Hi there. If you're watching this video, I hope it's because you're working on Hinges, Wings, and Flying Things from the Make AI Robots book, and that you've already created your Google Teachable machine model, and you've already got the starter code created for your microbit. I've already recorded 2 separate videos on that. If you haven't done that yet, do that first, because what we're going to do now is we're going to download our microbit code to our microbit, and we're going to connect our trained model to the microbit code to bring it all together. So the last video I finished, I'd just written this code for the microbit. So now I need to download that code to my microbit. So I have taken my microbit and I have connected it by USB to my laptop. So now I need to connect that to the make code interface. So down here, I'm going to choose beside the download button, connect device. It says connect to my computer. Mine is physically connected. It says press the pair button. And if you're lucky, it shows up here and you just select it. Mine did show up and you choose connect. So that will work. Oh, it says, I was going to say, you may actually have an error like this one. This just happens to me about half the time when I'm working with microbits. And it says, oh no, I couldn't find your microbit. Even though it's connected, it showed up in the list. Okay, hopefully that works for you. And if it does, then you just say, it says you're connected and everything's good. But I'm actually glad this error happened while I'm doing the video so you can see what to do if you get this error. So I'm going to try again to pair, connect, and no, it says it can't find it. Okay, fine. Well, there's another way of doing this. So what we can do is we can say, instead of just doing download, if you connected successfully, then you can just do a download and it will download the code directly to your microbit. However, if you get that error or it doesn't show up in the list when you're trying to pair, the other way of doing it is you can just go download as file. And what that will do is I'm going to say, yeah, download completed. Great. And then I just go to my Windows Explorer or File Explorer, and you can see this .hex file. That'll be in your downloads folder, and that's what it's downloaded for you. And you just drag and drop that to your microbit device, which will show up in the File Explorer. And that is the way to copy over the file if for any reason make code can't find your microbit. That's a way to do it. So I'll just wait till that's complete. Excellent. So I have now successfully downloaded this code to my microbit. So the next thing we want to do is we need to go to makeairobots.com. I'm going to go to that website and we're going to connect our microbit to our AI. So we're going to select this button here because we're ready to connect the two together. And it's giving you a whole list of all the devices connected to your laptop. Your list will look different from mine. You're going to look for one that says embed serial port. Mine's called COM9, yours might be COM3, COM6. But this is the one that's our microbit. So I'm going to say, select to that, please, and connect. And then it says, okay, what do I do? Well, it says, tell me which model you want to connect your microbit to. So this is where you have to think back to when we created this model over here earlier, and we exported the model, and we did the upload model to the cloud. That created a URL here. So basically it took our trained model and that was able to listen to sounds and determine if I was saying the word happy or sad. It put that trained model into the cloud on a web server somewhere. And this line here is the address of where that trained model is located. So I'm just taking that address and I'm going here and I'm pasting that address here. So, and then I'm just going to say, if you want to, you can say which microphone you're using, which camera you're going to use when you want to test it. And now it can connect my microbit with my trained model. So it comes up here. Now, one of the things I like to do before I do this is notice this little button here that says downloaded new code, reconnect now. I just click that first thing when I get here. Because that way, if I made any changes to the code on my microbit, I know that it's running with the most recent code on my microbit. So just anytime things aren't supposed to be working, just, if you've made any changes to the code, just use that button. Now, what's happening is you're seeing this little display and it's actually reacting to me talking. So if I go quiet, it's nothing. And when I talk, you see a neat little visual appearing over here on the right-hand side. And on the left, you can see if it's detecting background noise, like if I go quiet. Or if I say the word happy, 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 you can see it's detecting the word happy. Sad, sad, sad. Okay, is detecting SAD. So I know it's found my machine model, the trained model I created. So the address I entered is correct. So that's good news. It means I entered the right cloud address. Now, what I want to do is I want to look at this message log. And this will actually tell me what messages are being sent to the microbit. So I can see, oh, good, it connected to the microbit. It sent the message happy to the microbit, or it sent the message background noise to a microbit. So I can see the messages that are being sent to my code. So here, background noise, happy, etc. So if you look at your code, that means it sent a message. So it sent happy, which means, so this value serial data is reading these values. So it sent happy. So when it sends happy, I should see a happy face. So now I'm curious. I'm looking over at my microbit, and if I say happy, 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 yes, my microbit is actually displaying the happy face I asked for. But if I say sad, 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 I am actually seeing my microbit display the sad face. And if I do anything else, it just treats that as background noise, and I get my neutral face. So I've successfully got it working. But if you have any problems looking at this message log, checking the download new code, reconnect now, checking to see if you'll know your address was correct for the URL based on whether or not this is working. Those are some great things you can use if you're having problems. But hopefully it's working for you. If not, maybe you need to make changes to your code. Remember, if you change your code, don't forget to click download a new code, reconnect now. Don't forget to take this code, download it to your microbit, and make sure you've got the right address here. Those are the most likely things to give you trouble. But hopefully it's working. Congratulations. You're doing artificial intelligence.